guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day as per usual. For today's video, I am in a little bit of a different location. I'm pretty much just sitting on the floor, like on the side of my bed. I was gonna go sit in my regular location, but then I'm like, I really just want something different. It's really beautiful and sunny outside. The lighting is bomb. So I figured I would just take advantage of the bomb lighting and just sit here on the floor with you guys, kind of feel like all cozied up and be like talking to you guys just like best friends do. Also, don't mind the mess behind me. You guys know me already. Anyways, for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys something a bit different and something new on my channel that might turn into a series, might not. Depending on what you guys feel about this, I'll decide if I want to do this periodically or, you know, never again. So basically, the other day I was on Sephora and Ulta site, and there were a nice amount of products there that I wanted. Like, I really did, you know? But a part of me kind of just felt like, I don't know if I want to spend the money on this, because a part of me felt like I just have this feeling that these products are going to be at TJ Maxx at some point or another. So that's why I got inspired to make this video. I wanted to discuss with you guys products that I'm predicting will be on sale at TJ Maxx at some point. Now, am I going to be 100% correct? Probably not, but even though I really want them, I'm kind of holding off on them a little bit, maybe for another month or two, and then see if I really want them. Then if I do and it's not at TJ Maxx, I'll probably purchase them. But if they are at TJ Maxx, I'll probably purchase these products there. So I made a list of about 7 to 8 things that I want to talk to you guys about. And I would really love to hear your opinions and thoughts on this. Let me know if you think that these products are going to be at TJ Maxx. Let me know if you think I'm crazy and you're like, yeah, that's so not being at TJ Maxx. Also, before we get started, what I realized with myself is since I find pretty decent and amazing products at TJ Maxx generally, I haven't placed an order at Sephora and Ulta like solidly for maybe like 2 months, which is crazy because you guys know I used to purchase stuff from Ulta and Sephora like non-stop, which I still do, but I don't know, I find so much at TJ Maxx that I don't feel the need to actually purchase so much from Sephora and Ulta. And it's not saying that I'm not going to, I'm just trying to like tell you guys where I'm at currently. I might place an order at actually Ulta soon. But generally, I kind of feel like the places I shopped changed because of how much I find at TJ Maxx. Okay, anyways, I'm talking way too much right now. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna move over to the side, put the picture of the product up here that I'm gonna discuss with you guys and let you know why I personally think it's gonna be at TJ Maxx. Okay, so the first product that I have to talk to you guys about is the Pretty Mess eyeshadow palette by Too Faced. So this palette includes 12 different eyeshadows, a few metallics and a few mattes, retailing for $42. Now, I spoke about this in one of my yes, no, maybe so videos, and it was in my maybe section. I didn't know if I wanted to get it. I didn't know if I just wanted to skip out on it. A lot of you guys were like, skip. They're not like, it's not anything major. The shades just look very typical, and I get you. I feel you on that, and I feel like the setup is kind of like, wait, like what's going on in here? But I love Too Faced. I'm a huge collector of their products. Their packaging is always spot on point, and I know that these are not like oh my goodness type of shades, but I still kind of wanted it. With that being said, I didn't know if I wanted to spend $42 on it though, because that's a lot of money, especially considering the fact that I probably have these kind of shades, and I can probably create the same looks over and over with other palettes that I have. So that's why I kind of like held off on it, and it was in the maybe section, and a lot of you guys were like, nah, so I'm like, okay, fine, maybe I won't get it. But then part of me kind of thought to myself, maybe that's a good thing, because I really feel like this is going to be at TJ Maxx. I remember I purchased the unicorn eyeshadow palette for the full price. I remember. And I promise you, like 2 months later, it was at TJ Maxx. I was so upset at myself, and I'm like, really? So I was like, look, there are so many things that I want. There's makeup constantly coming out non-stop. I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon of everything that comes out, because oh, then my credit card's gonna be negative $5,000. I'm sorry, $500,000, not $5,000. So I need to be really conscious about what I purchase. You know what I'm saying? The reviews are not like an oh my god 5-star. They're pretty much at like a 4-ish star. So people are liking it, but there are some people who are not crazy over it. But to be honest with you, even for the $42 just to Too Faced, I feel like this palette is a little bit pricey for what it is. I would have expected it to be $36. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that would have made a little bit more sense. But no, it's 42 bucks, and just like the unicorn palette, I feel like there'll be just a day that I'll go to TJ Maxx and I'll be like, no way, I see this palette here. I'm so happy that I held off on it, and then if it happens to not be there in 2-3 months, I can always purchase it on Too Faced or Sephora with like a 20% off coupon, or when they're having some sale going on. But I don't think that there's gonna be any way in hell that I'm gonna purchase that for full price, because of the reason that I think like 80-ish% it's going to be at TJ Maxx. The next collection that I want to talk to you guys about actually just released, I want to say yesterday or something, or the day before that. It is stunning. So this is the MAC Boom Boom Bloom collection. Everything about this collection speaks to me on major levels. The packaging of everything is hardcore stunning. I'm holding myself so back for this one. It's so hard. It's just like killing me alive on the inside. I really feel like this collection is going to be at TJ Maxx because the MAC Patrick Star collections like apparently did amazing, but for some reason were found at TJ Maxx's. The MAC and Aaliyah collection was also at TJ Maxx, which I felt like did pretty well, but then it ended up being at TJ Maxx. And then I think that there were one or two other collections, like pretty major collections, that also ended up being at TJ Maxx. Not the whole collection of those collections, but a few bits and pieces here and there. So I recently found also a nice amount of MAC stuff at TJ Maxx. Just to even see these like priced at like what? I don't know. $17.50 a lipstick, $30-$40 for the eyeshadow palette. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, you know, because let's be real, I don't need this stuff. I just want it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I mean, if I'm gonna get everything I want, then we're not gonna be in a good place. The reason why this collection actually speaks to me also is because the lipsticks look so beautiful. You guys know me, I think, pretty well at this point. I love light lipsticks. Beige, nudes, pinks, light, anything I'm signed up for. Pretty much most of the lipsticks in this collection are light shades, and I'm kind of like dying for it because it's so pretty. And then like I mentioned, the packaging of everything is super stunning. The eyeshadow palette is gorgeous as well, but the shades on the inside are not shades that we've never seen that I need to like pick it up ASAP, you know, especially for the price tag. I think I'll try to hold off on this one as hard as I could because it's one that I'm actually pushing for the most, that I'm like, okay, I just need one thing from this collection. So there might be a chance I might pick up one gloss and one lipstick maybe, but I feel like for the highlighters and especially for the eyeshadow palette, which I know I don't need, I'm gonna probably wait on that to see if it comes to TJ Maxx in the next month or so. I don't actually think that the Fix Plus setting spray will be at TJ Maxx, so that might be one that I will pick up, but I'm saying generally I do feel like most of the line will probably end up being there. And like I said, if I pick up a gloss or a lipstick, maybe if I'm in the city and I see it, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll take you. But you know, otherwise, if I would not think it's gonna be at TJ Maxx, I would have probably purchased like 3 lipsticks, 3 glosses, eyeshadow palette, and all of that. That would have retailed for what, 200 bucks, and I could have probably saved my ass over $100 if I find it at TJ Maxx, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah, that's the next collection that I'm dying to get, but I'm holding off on, okay? The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is from Becca. Now, Becca's a brand that we see at TJ Maxx pretty consistently, I want to say. So that's the reason why I feel like this palette is going to be at TJ Maxx. This is one that I really wanted. But I was like, no, no, I think it's gonna be I want it really badly, but if I could save like even 20 bucks on this, then I'm down for that. This is the Becca and Khloe Kardashian plus Malika, I think that's how you say it, her name, Blush and Glow palette. So there are 4 shades that are included in here, a bronzer, 2 blushes, and then 1 highlighter. Stunning. This palette is beautiful. Looks really high-end, gorgeous beyond words, and I'm obsessed. There are 2 different palettes to choose from. Both of the palettes have different shades in them. There's 136 reviews on Ulta site at a solid 4 stars, so people are pretty much enjoying these palettes. Personally though, I haven't heard much people speak about them, which is interesting to me. So I don't know about that, but they're retailing for $44 each, which is up there. And again, knowing myself, I know I don't really need it. I heard great things about it, like they're really nice, soft, very like thin in consistency, and they apply beautifully on the skin. But considering the fact that I know I just don't need it and I would just buy it just to buy, I'm sure I would love it. Like, I feel like I can kind of hold off on it and hope for the best that it's going to be at TJ Maxx. Now with this one, I think maybe like 70% it's going to be at TJ Maxx because it is in collaboration with Khloe Kardashian, and I feel like her name is super up there, so it might be like a little bit like, you know, too low for her for it to be at TJ Maxx. Do you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you never know because there are really solid brands at TJ Maxx like Kat Von D and Too Faced, and it doesn't mean that they're low if they're there. You know what I'm saying? But it is one that I'm going to hold off for a little bit longer and then see if I can get it on sale at Sephora, or hopefully, if God's gonna listen to our prayers, it's gonna be at TJ Maxx and we'll maybe find it for like $16.99 or $19.99, and then I'll be like, told you guys, I told you guys. I'm telling you. The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is from Kat Von D, and this is actually a new palette that she recently released, I want to say in the past day or 2. This is the vegan eyeshadow palette. There's 1, 2, 3, I think about 10 different eyeshadows included in here. All of the shades are shimmery shades, and there are a few neutrally shades, but most of the colors are pretty loud and vibrant and colorful. Now the reason why I feel like this palette is going to be at TJ Maxx is because I feel like a ton of Kat Von D's products recently were at TJ Maxx, like a ton of her things that are not even her products that were just like okay, like her cult classic products, like the Kat Von D Shade and Light Glimmer palette was there, the regular Kat Von D Shade and Light palette was there, which was everything years ago. So when I saw it there, I was really taken back because I was like, there's no way. So a part of me kind of feels like this is gonna possibly do well-ish, especially if there are people who only use vegan makeup. This could do very well, but I also kind of feel like since it has a lot of colorful shades, I'm not sure how well it's actually going to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So a part of me kind of feels like it's gonna be like, you know, in Sephora stores for a little while, but I will not be surprised for a second if I see it at TJ Maxx like summer 2019, you know, and I'll be like, oh wow, you know, great, I held off on it. Okay, and then the next product that I want to talk to you guys about is from Stila. Now I will tell you guys that probably like 80 or 90% of Stila's products happen to always be at TJ Maxx, which I find to be very interesting because even the products that do well by them, like the Stila Glitter Glows, are at TJ Maxx pretty frequently, which I find to be very interesting because I just don't understand like why. But anyways, just looking on Ulta's site, I just scrolled through some of their stuff and literally like 80-90% of their products were already at TJ Maxx. They recently released more of like a newer product. This is the Stila Lingerie Soufflé Skin Perfecting Color. I think it's a foundation. It looks extremely interesting. It's $38, which is very, very up there. People are kind of liking it. It's almost at like a 4-star, but not there yet. Okay, so these are, I think, jelly-ish type of highlighters. I want to say there are only 8 shades to choose from, so I don't think that it's actually a foundation. It says here it blurs and evens the skin tone with an optical illusion that creates a naturally fresh effect on the face. I think for what this is, honestly, to begin with, $38 is very, very up there, and since it's not at like a 5-star, people are liking it but not like obsessing over it, I don't think. So I really, really have high hopes that this is going to be at TJ Maxx. Now, it's not one that I'm like, oh my god, I need it in my life. It just happens to be that I scrolled over it and I'm like, okay, fine, it looks pretty cool. If I happen to see it at TJ Maxx, I would definitely pick it up, but it's not one where I'm kind of like, oh my god, it's at Ulta, I need to purchase it right this second. Do you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of product. So I have no doubt that that's going to be at TJ Maxx. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I'm definitely finding that in the summer. I'm telling you guys, give me some time. Okay, and then finally, the last product that I want to talk to you guys about is one that it actually is in the sales section of Ulta's site, which honestly is a good way to indicate if products are going to be at TJ Maxx. I find that when there are certain products in the sales section of Ulta and Sephora, most of the times those products are at TJ Maxx already, or it's a good way to indicate if they will be there. So just for reference, if you guys were curious, it's a good way to get a little bit of a glimpse, I want to say. To the most part, I think it's pretty accurate. Anyways, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the MAC Shiny Pretty The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the MAC Shiny Pretty Little Things Face Compact Little Palette. So there are 2 shades to choose from. One for people who do have fair to light skin tones, and the other one is for people who do have medium to deep skin tones. The original value of these palettes were $39.50, which is very up there, like very, very up there. But now they're in the sale section for $23.70, which I think is priced pretty well. I think that if I do end up finding these at TJ Maxx, I'm assuming they're going to be around $19.99, just based on other products that I found from MAC like at TJ Maxx. Most of their products do go for that price tag, like their eyeshadow palettes, their highlighter palettes, all of that. And I think that this will be there because it came out during the holidays. I haven't heard much people talk about it. It's been in the sales section for the longest time ever. I think that they're really, really beautiful colors, but I think, you know, originally priced for $39.50 is very, very pricey, especially considering the fact that so many other brands are releasing bomb products, but at an even more affordable price tag than $39.50. You know what I'm saying? So for me, this was one that I really wanted, really wanted. I think I spoke to you guys about it a few times already in like my yes, no, maybe so videos, or like in my wish list videos, but part of me just kind of felt like no, you know? So I'm having high hopes for this one as well, waiting and praying for it to be at TJ Maxx. I know it's kind of like, okay, what are you doing in your life? Like, what are you praying for? Get a life, please. But you know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily praying, but I'm really excited about this one, and I hope that I will find it there sometime very, very soon. I feel like if I don't find it in the next few months, I possibly will buy it for the sale price tag because I heard amazing things about it. But for now, I'm kind of like holding off just a teeny bit more. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this TJ Maxx predictions video. Absolutely let me know what you guys predict will be at TJ Maxx. Whether it's products that I spoke about, whether it's, you know, different products. But if it's products that I spoke about, I want to know if you guys think like, oh my god, yeah, I'm so like with you on that. Or if you're like, no, I don't see that being at TJ Maxx. So definitely let me know the whole 9 yards. I'm looking forward to reading your comments down below. Also, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, if you would kind of want to see it more periodically, or if you're kind of like, girl, no, we don't want to see this shit from you, okay? Okay, anyways, I need to go right now because I want to go to TJ Maxx, but I'll see see you guys in my next video. Bye.